Hey y'all, if I was your mentor, this is exactly what I would tell y'all to do, okay? In this video, I am actually testing my own patience, testing my own skills because I am teaching my siblings. I started with my little sister, which you're gonna hear her in this video. You're gonna hear her reaction to how the markets is taking off or whatever. I'm like dummying it down so my 10-year-old could literally understand this. I'm just testing stuff, okay? I wanna start off with my family first. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if this video helps you out. And I will catch you on the next video. It's August 6th, 9:08 a.m. Good morning. So y'all know the drill. I marked up my pre-day high, started on my daily, marked up the pre-day high, pre-day low. That's this right here. Jumped down to my 4-hour, marked up the high and low of pre-markets. If you want to get real current, just stick between the 4 a.m. to like the 8 a.m. candle type thing, like pre-market high, pre-market low, which is the orange, 4-hour high, 4-hour low, same thing. Okay, if you're looking, we are kind of trading similar. Like yesterday, we're in this little zone right here, but they showing a minor break right now. This is the 9 o'clock candle, so they showing a minor break right now. As long as they stay below these highs, I would look for sales, but again, we don't know. So we wait for that 9:30 to come, open up, tell us where it wants to go, how strong it could hold, all of that. So you see how it's breaking outside of this? I would like to see it hold this even at 9:30, like stay below this and then target this. The reason I'm targeting this, let me go ahead and switch to the 1 hour. I'm gonna show y'all why. This is the 1 hour chart because this is where I would get my targets. We all know that. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So I was gonna target all the way down to here, but I moved it up a little bit to give me like a safe wiggle just because of how the market's been trading anyway. We're gonna wait until market open at 9:30. I'm gonna drop back down to my 15. I'll come back on at 9:30. It's 9:12 right now. I'll come back on and then we'll see how the market is moving, because who knows, they might want to use this to try to bounce back up. My bad, I was on the phone. Looks like buyers is trying to come in, and we don't want to trade in this zone because you already know this is a no trade zone. We want them to hold outside of these zones right here. Okay, hold and close and then target. That's it. Hold, close, target. That's what we're doing. But if it's trading in here, if it stays in this, I'm not trading it. I'm waiting to get in. That's all I'm doing. Oh, look at that. I was gapping up there like that. So yeah, so let's see what they do. Let's see what buyers do. If they can actually create a new high and hold outside of it.
Yo, we hold. I can't take it. Getting in, like I cannot.
Oh, you talking about the way it's moving?
I have went past the 1826. It went to 1830, but it went back down.
Oh yeah, I'll be waiting for like it to hold because that's exactly what it be doing. I am going to buy because it did break. Oops, I didn't even get it on my Webull. You see what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and put my order in. Alright, sorry. The reason I'm buying, they did break out and hold this area on my 15. So as you can see, the 15 minute, it came out and broke out and closed out. So this is a candle that I obviously got in on. And I'm just gonna target the daily high because it looks like it wants to go back up there. But we just gonna watch how it moves. Finally free. Let me tell you what happened here. So first of all, again, I need to not trade when I'm actually teaching because it's harder for me to concentrate and see what's going on. But long story short, yeah, see, I got in off of this break right here. So this happened after the 9:30. Once it held above that, I did take it and took this, in off of this candle, and I just held. This didn't close below that, so that's why I kept holding. This candle still didn't close below this. It stayed, equal highs, equal lows, and then you see this, right? They all making equal highs. So that's why I kept holding. I got out on this candle because it did come back down here. And I didn't want it to try to come back down here and create a low outside of this because then it would be breaking this right here. Plus, it's 11:51 and it's way past my time, so that's why I'm about to just take it and go. I did close red today, y'all. Let me go to Webull. All right, so this is my account. So it actually was 15:30. This was my loss for today. And it started moving slow, y'all. I was just like, you know what, let me close it out, and then I have stuff to do, so ain't nobody got time. Let me start this off like if you just clicked on my video and you have no idea who I am. So my name is Varna, and I'm a beginner day trader. I started live trading September of 2025, so I'm coming up to 1 year, y'all. I'm so excited about that, and I've learned so much throughout, like literally this whole experience of actually jumping in and taking a knock trade. So anywho, we are on Forex Factory. Forex Factory is where you find news. From what I was taught about news, you would pay attention to red folders, which would be like basically a no trade day. Okay, so red folders and orange folders. And we're only worried about USD, okay, for the US dollar. That's it. It's all we worry about. The news that they report can either go against your trade, like for the day, or in your favors, but you just don't know. So from what I experienced, I would just sit out on days that I would see orange or red or something like that, or just watch the charts and take it as a paper trade, which I'm gonna do with y'all today. Okay, so after I check news and I find out you're basically in the clear, if you're brand spanking new, TradingView is what I use to view my charts. I'm looking at candle movement. If it's heading in an uptrend, if it's heading in a downtrend, this is where I watch the charts. After I watch it here and I see that it's, it's making new highs or whatever the case is, I would take the trade on Webull. So here we are. When I get on TradingView to watch the charts, which you're gonna need to download if you don't have it already, I start on my daily. Here we are on the daily chart. This is the daily. This is the 4-hour chart, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. I barely come to these. I stay in between these and a 3 minute. I don't know why I don't have the 3 minute started, but the 3 minute as well. So let me take this off since I don't really jump down to those like that. I just stay here and I really don't pay attention to the 30 either. So there you go. Daily 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute. Okay, so as you can see, we are on our daily chart and I am on paper trade. I will not be taking the trade today. I am just showing y'all what I look for. So here we go. What I look for, because our morning didn't start yet. Market opens at 9:30, so we have time. Okay, so this is where you would take your time to mark up your charts. So you would go to the previous day candle right here, which is August 6th. Today is August 7th, right? So we looking at yesterday's candle. This is what it did yesterday, okay? You're gonna mark the high point of the candle and the low point of the candle. Boom. Previous day candle, high, low. Now, what I didn't mention in the last videos, I want you to write this number down, because what I do is I follow price. It's called following price action, okay? The prices are over here. I see that the daily high was $18.50 and the daily low was $17.88, right? Okay, we will write that down. This is how you journal. From the daily chart, we go to our 4 hour. And by the way, I never told y'all, but we're looking at SoFi. SoFi is a cheap stock for all my beginners. I tell everybody, like, I'm teaching my sister, I'm teaching my stepdaughter, I'm about to start teaching my son when he gets back. And I'm starting them all off with SoFi. It's very cheap and you could, trade with everybody else. You don't need a lot of capital to start. Now we're on our 4 hour, right? This is the 4 hour chart. Because some of you are new, this is pre-market. These shady areas, purple, it was just like a tan, cream, whatever, lavender and vanilla. There you go. So this is what happened while we were sleeping. They also call it Asian and London session, right? The only candles that really, honestly, that you need to kind of focus on is, you see how it says Friday the 7th, 4 a.m. at the bottom of the screen. This is what I will focus on. In my past videos, I do focus on the whole shaded area just to kind of give me a guide, but lately I've just been focusing on the vanilla shaded area, okay? So you would then take your 4 hour, because remember we're on the 4 hour chart. We're gonna mark the high and the low of that as well. And just mark it like right below, just so I know that the 4 hour and the daily is together or whatever, because you see, you're marking the high point in the vanilla area right here. So this is the 8 a.m. candle and the 4 a.m. candle. So basically you're marking these two right here. You can mark this low. It's nothing wrong with you marking this low, because it just gives you a guide in there close anyway, but it's up to you, okay? Everybody has a different eye, y'all. But if you are beginning, you can just do this. This is your 4 a.m. candle. So we're gonna mark the low of this 4 a.m. candle. So in between the 4 hours, from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., this is where the market is at, okay? You see, to me, this looks like it's in the key area. They love coming to this area right here. We need a break outside of these areas. So this is what I would call my 4 core. That's it. You marked up your daily high, your daily low. You also marked up your 4 hour high and your 4 hour low. And these are your 4 core. What we're looking for is breaks outside of these zones. Okay? Breaks outside. Let's go to the next step. We jump down to our 1 hour. This is the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart, we're mainly focusing on levels, okay? We can prepare for both because we don't know what's gonna have that market open. So we can prepare outside of these lines that we already marked up. Go ahead and set a target that you wanna take it to. Because you are new, and I'm not gonna have you holding for very long, I'm gonna tell you to target this, maybe this low right here, right up to 1744. Because we're waiting for a break outside of our daily. Target this, okay? Let me make another copy of this so that way we could target a high. If it breaks out of the high, we can plan for a high target. So I would tell you to target, I'm gonna play it safe and target right here. We're not even gonna target the whole wick up here. I would tell you to target this high, but let's just keep things very safe and simple. Now we got our markups. We planning for the high and we're planning for the low. The only thing you have to do after this, go to your 15-minute chart. We are on the 15-minute chart now. The only thing you're doing is waiting for a break. Waiting for the market to come out of these zones. This is a no trade zone. Actually, let me write text because I know some people just need the visual. So, and I was one of them too. So let me just write that. So I'm gonna just put it right here. No trade zone. Let's make this red. So this is a no trade zone, especially right here. We want them to get out of here. What you can do, which I also do sometimes, if we wind up breaking a low, we would break outside of this zone right here. We breaking out. That means we coming from here and breaking through. Boom. If it holds this zone, right, we can target the daily low and make that our target and get out, you know, and profit or whatever, if that's what you want to do. But what we're not going to do is trade in this zone. So this is a no trade zone. They love sitting in here and stuff, and it's Friday. I don't know what they're going to do. They usually run very slow on Fridays, y'all. That's why I really don't trade on Fridays, honestly. So it's not my thing. As you can see, we're on paper trading, so take it as a practice day for you and just see how the markets move on your own. This is just a personal preference of mine. It is 9:19 right now. I'm gonna eat my breakfast real quick, and then we're gonna come back at the 9:30 open. I'll probably let the candle run a little bit, then I'll come back when it's closing, just so y'all can see like what I'll be looking for. All right, so we got 10 more minutes, and I will be back at market open, okay? It is 9:31 now, and you're staying on your 15-minute chart, waiting for, you see at the bottom it says 9:30, waiting for this candle to fully close. What I mean by fully close, if you look to the right over here, there's a countdown right here, okay? So you have your countdown. This must say 0 before you move anywhere, okay? It gotta say 0. Let it close all the way. Don't move and just hop in this. We're not doing that. We're not playing hopscotch, okay? We want to see where price takes us. We wrote down our daily high. We also wrote down our 4-hour high. What does it look like it's doing? What is price doing right now? Is it moving toward our daily high or is it moving away from our daily high? So if price is already showing me away from this, then I'm like, okay, well, maybe sellers is in here. But I don't know that because maybe they just like bouncing around this area. So I want to see how this candle close. Is it going to close within the no trade zone? Or is it going to close outside of the no trade zone? Either low or high, because we just don't know. I'll be back because we got 10 more minutes left on this candle. I'll be back once this candle closes, okay? See, we have 8 seconds left on this candle. And y'all, look how it's closing. It's closing within this zone, which means you're doing what? Waiting. Girl, you got it. Guy, you got it. Exactly, you're waiting. Because it didn't make any breaks. It did not break outside of this and hold. Well, basically, let me use another term. It didn't break outside of this and close outside of this. And it didn't break outside of this and close outside of this. It came down here, boop, tapped into this right here. And that was it. It closed in the zone. We not trading here, okay? If you need to put this on your chart, put this so you know, like, this is a no trade zone. If you want, you just write in your journal. Your price would be, hey, I'm waiting for price to either break out of 1847 to take a buy, or I'm waiting for price to break out of this 1810 to take a low. And you can target the low of the daily, or if you want to in all, get a break out of 1788 and you say I'm only taking it to 1744. I don't care about what's happening down here. If it start going down here, I don't care. I'm just taking this in my profit and I'm going. If it breaks to the high and I ride it up, this is my profit that I want to take it to, and I'm out. Once it hit 1870, I'm going. Follow your own rules. Everybody has their own rules. Every trader that you hear, they have their own rules. You don't even have to follow what I'm telling you. This is just what I made up for myself, okay? Make your own rules. If you just have to have an eye for your candles, okay? Have an eye for your candles and how they're closing. This right here is letting me know if sellers came all the way down here, right? Boom. They couldn't create this low. I'm like, wait, is buyers still in here? Like, is buyers back because sellers couldn't create this low? Earlier this morning, it looked like they wanted to come. They came in heavy. Y'all saw how that candle was? It was thick too. But where did they close at? They closed all the way up here, not creating a low outside of the zone anyway. That's what I mean by you just paying attention. Pay attention to where price is going. It will help you so much. So buyers look like they're trying to come back in. Again, we are on the 15-minute chart and we're waiting for that confirmation. What I will be looking for it to break, actually hold outside of the 4-hour high and the daily high. If it breaks and this candle closes outside of the zone, y'all, that's an indication that the market does want to go up, okay? So if we get a close outside of the zone, what 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a pullback. A pullback is when sellers will come back in. You're going to see a black candle. After this finish, remember, we're waiting for the countdown to get to 0. After this is done, you would see a black candle come. Retest. They might even retest this low right here. You see that? Where this opened up at and this closed at. Retest. What I'm looking for is for it to still not close inside of this zone. We need everything to stay above this level at this point. If this candle breaks, you're telling yourself the next candle gotta be outside of this level in order for me to take it. So I'm gonna come back once this candle closes, okay? Because we're waiting for the clock to get to 0. That's why I'm coming back, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm just jumping in off of that candle. Like, no, I'm gonna wait for this candle to close to see if it actually breaks. I want that break outside of this line or this line. Be right back. Do you see what's happening? I wouldn't consider that a close. I still would consider that in my zone because y'all didn't close above this line. We're still waiting. This is what I mean by just the discipline part of trading. Wait and see where price goes and holds. So now that this candle closed, we're no longer worried about this candle. Now this is our breaking candle. It's showing that it's breaking. So what do we want to do? Wait until the clock hits 0 on this candle. I'm telling you, I've seen it so many times where, oh, it's breaking, let me get in. I've done it. I was wilding. I'm telling you, I'm just being honest. I've done it. So we're waiting now on this to get to 0. We want to see that close outside of the zone. And again, I will be back to show you what this candle did. 11 seconds left. You see how it was up here acting like it wanted to break? Acting like it wanted to break? Look what it's doing. Close within our no trade zone. What do we do now? We wait for our next candle to show us what it wants to do. We have to get out of the zone. I honestly feel like the charts just be trying to tell me something on Friday, like, girl, this ain't for you, like, just leave it alone. But this is why I don't trade on Fridays. But I said, let me take this day to show y'all what I look for, because this is not about me not trading on Fridays. Because what if you wanted to trade on Fridays? What if you want to incorporate that, within your schedule? That's up to you. And you want to wait. I don't want to wait for all this. It's already 10:16 and we still don't know what we're doing over here. We don't know if we want to get up here. We don't know if we want to break down here. We just know we love this area right here. But I'm just telling y'all what I'm looking for as the candles print. Y'all, moral of the story is we continue to wait on our 15-minute chart for these breaks to happen. So I'll be back after this candle prints. It's 10:30. Okay, still no movement, mind you. I am still waiting. I'm being disciplined. I'm not trading this boop, boop, boop. Nope, I'm staying on my 15-minute chart. I'm watching how they move. Hey, it's up to them. If they want to stay in this price zone, they don't want to move nowhere. Guess what? I'm not moving nowhere. I'm staying out of it. Basically, I am staying out of it. They still conversating right now. We are minding our business. Let them conversate all they want. They doing too much talking for me anyway. No trade zone, okay? I'm sorry I have to use these examples because, y'all, I'm telling you, if somebody broke it down to me this simple and this clear, like how I'm doing with my channel, I would have been profitable, y'all. Like, for real. I wouldn't have went through my little story. I don't know if y'all watched my video about my 19K loss yet. It's the reason. I don't question God in the name of Jesus. I do not question him, okay? It was the reason why I had to see that. He had to show me what was possible, but he also had to turn me around and sit me down and be like, hey, there's a few things you need to work on before you can see these numbers again. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I took it as a lesson learned, and y'all, it's been a blessing ever since, all right? So, long story short, don't ever take your L's as like a bad thing. Ask God, what is it that you're showing me? What is it that I'm supposed to see within this down season or see within this loss or whatever, how you want to put it. But just ask him to reveal to you what is it that he is trying to show you. Just be ready. Be ready. Don't be in denial either, okay? So if they don't make any moves, y'all, then I won't come back until later on. Hopefully they get it closed outside of the zone. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do, but I'll be back, okay? I'll be back once this candle closes. So y'all see that? Look what they doing. Y'all, they still in the conference room talking. We do not have time for that, okay? So with that being said, here's where we would close our laptop and go about our weekend, okay? Because clearly they're showing you, y'all, they still in this conference, they still talking. Remember the conversations. If you are new here, go back to my old videos, and my examples. You don't understand why I'm saying that, but they still having conversation. We want to stay out of their business. No trade zone. They didn't let us know that they wanted to go higher. They didn't let us know that they wanted to go lower, even especially outside of this. They didn't even come target this low. So I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope that this was helpful. I was hoping that they did do a breakout or something so I can show y'all, you know, going to your target area is very important and just getting out. Yeah, but I didn't get to do that. But I still hope this video was helpful. Yeah, just like the video, comment, let me know what y'all want to, you know, want me to cover. And if I can answer, I'll answer it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am gonna wrap this up. Y'all can come back to this day. It's Friday the 7th. So if y'all want to look back on y'all charts and look at what it did later on, y'all can, and see if it actually broke out, and like tell me where would you get in at, and if you did, you know, matter of fact, that's y'all homework. That's y'all homework, okay? I'm gonna start giving y'all homework so y'all can comment. Come back later on. Did it break out? Did it stay in the no trade zone? If it did break out, where would you have got in at? You know, where would you feel comfortable getting in at? Or ask me like, hey, is this a comfortable stage to get in at? Like, at what price? Just tell me what price. I could come and look up the price or whatever. If you leave a comment and I'll put yes or no. That would have been a great entry. Y'all gotta let me know these things, okay? What y'all struggling with. Y'all have a great weekend, and if it's the Lord's will, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.